Yes, the great Richie McCaw. That's down the leg side and just work backward of square for a single. So a solid start by Team Cricket. McCaw again, big rake, full toss, smashed away by Marshall behind point for 4. Lovely shot, the first boundary of the game. Oh, and a nasty short one there from Geordie Barrett. And
what's the etiquette about trying to knock his head off?
Shot and smashed away there by Fulton, out to the mid-wicket boundary for 4. Ellis comes in again to Marshall. Oh, that's a lovely lofted drive down the ground. 1 bounce for 4. And he comes again. And this is lofted in the air from Peter Fulton. Oh, 2 players converging on it. It bounces between both of them, and he gets away with it. In comes Israel Dagger. This is pulled away by Marshall. Could this be the first 6? Yes, it is over mid-wicket. Great shot. Yeah, Mike Lane.
Dangerous.
Ellis comes in and bowls to Fulton, who just picks this off his pads beautifully behind square for 4. Lovely shot. And he comes again. Bowls to Marshall, who gives himself room and smashes it down past mid-off to the boundary for 4. A despairing dive from the fieldsman there.
Board.
Ellis again, and once again Marshall gives himself room and beats the man as he slashes it behind point for 4. Another lovely shot.
Yeah, both of them been pretty shoddy, to be honest.
Spice again comes in, bowls to Marshall and lifts him down the ground. That's a great shot over long on for 6.
Absolutely we do.
Dag again, bowls to Marshall. Oh, and he's been caught and brilliant stuff. Well, he smashed it back at him, and Izzy had a bit of a fumble, but he got it in the end, and a vital breakthrough for Team Rugby.
Hold the eyes back in the head and have a slash.
Yes. There you go. He must have hurt you, Matt Heath, because he's just smashed that over long on for 6.
Absolutely love it.
Oh, and once again, hoisted off his pads, over square leg for 6 more. Great. Tell you what, I caught up with Boshier earlier on as he comes in bowling to Fulton again. Short and smashed again for 6 more. Oh. 6 down the ground from Boshier. He bowls to Fulton and he launches into it again, straight down the ground for 6 more. In comes Boshier again. He's under fire. Oh, there you go again. That's the biggest of the lot over mid-wicket for 6. 5 6s in a row. Oh, this is lofted down the ground from McMillan, and he's gone! Caught it long off! Another vital breakthrough for Team Rugby. And Craig McMillan comes now bowling to Fulton, who's batting beautifully. Pulled away by the big man, out to the boundary for 4 more. Oh. Barrett again, and this is lofted by Fulton. Over the mid-wicket boundary for 6 more.
Making his wonderful signals again.
Fallen just tucked away again by Fulton, this time a little more sedately down to fine leg, but that'll run away for 4. In comes Spice again, bowling to Fulton, who goes down on one knee and smashes him over mid-wicket for 6 more. How many's that? I think it's 7. Well, I tell you what, Andy Ellis is full of...
catch it!
This is a great shot from Fleming, straight out to the man at deep mid-wicket though. Oh, he beats him in the air, does Ellis, as Styris came down the wicket. There's going to be overthrows here, and that's going to be 5. But it's going to be absolutely magnificent tonight. I'm really looking forward to it. Ellis bowls to Fulton, who flicks it off his pads, out to the man. What a catch! Sinclair bowls short, and it's hoiked by Styris, out to the man at deep mid-wicket. And Team Cricket, are they on the verge of a wholesale collapse? In the year as well, isn't he, as he bowls to Elliott, who pulls him behind square for 4.
Shocking in here.
This is guided away, and this is a nice shot from McCullum. It's racing down to the boundary. It'll be 4.
Doubly wobbly. Now, all runs are double in this over. Jason Hoyt.
Run Elliott, and he comes. He stands outside the leg stump, lofts him over cover. It'll go to the boundary for 4, and there's the first 8 of the match. In comes Sinclair again. Oh, and that's on his pads, and that's going to run down to the boundary too for 4. I'm not sure that he got bat on it. May have been pad. Dag comes in, bowls to Elliott, who stands outside again. Off stump and lofts him over long on for 6. Ball of the innings for Team Cricket. Oh, it's a beautifully bowled Yorker by Izzy Dag. A despairing dive at cover out to the man at deep cover. I'm sure they'll scamper, or rather meander back for 2. And that's the end of the innings for Team Cricket. A formidable 189 for 5. And
It's on his shoulders. We haven't seen all these players. Will Jordan.
oh, and this is a very elegant defensive shot from Tonu'u there as he scampers through for a single. And
New Zealand.
Oram to Jordan again. Oh, and he goes down the wicket. And he smacks him over square leg. Mid-wicket for 6.
Anything. There's not even the slightest sound as the ball's go into his hands.
Jordan wide and slashed and dropped. Oh, and who was that? It was Nathan McCullum.
Partner at every opportunity.
Mills short and wide and slashed away by Jordan behind point for 4.
Over the top.
Oram bowls to Jordan, who once again comes down the ground pitch and just spanks him behind square for 4. And again, this is short and wide, slash through point for 4 more by Jordan. Oram again, oh, big appeal for LBW. Once again, strike him outside the line, I believe. That's the end of the 4th, 28 without loss.
Up here, would you like me to get you one? Do you want a tropical snow? Or would you like a choc bar? You've got a selection here.
I'm talking about the breakers. Oh, and Tonu'u gets into the act and slaps him. Wow, it's just trickling to the boundary, but pulls him nicely through mid-on for 4. Oram bowls to Tonu'u, gets a big top edge over Parore, down to the boundary for 4. And I can tell you at the same stage, Team Cricket actually, fellas, after 5 overs were 37 without loss.
It's on everybody's lips. Doubly wobbly.
13 off 14 Tonu'u. Oh, and he does a little lap shot down to 5 leg for 4. Yeah, nice. Oram short and wide, and another top edge from Jordan down to the boundary for 4. That's 6 overs gone. Team Rugby going well at 55 without loss.
Afisa Tonu'u.
And McCullum, this is launched by Jordan over mid-wicket for 6. It was one of those ones you had to wind as well. You know? This is another lap shot from Tonu'u. Oh, and this is another reverse sweep from Tonu'u, is racing down to the boundary for 4.
There.
McCullum again, full and edge, and that's the first wicket. It came off the gloves of Parore, and Stephen Fleming, he doesn't drop him. And Team Rugby lose their first at 75.
See, the issue there for Afisa Tonu'u is he tried to play a legitimate shot.
Styrus again, full and wide, and in the air from Jordan, and he's going to beat the man at cover. Apologise, Matty. It's getting a bit dark in the comm box as well. This is full and edge. It's caught by Parore, and Jordan is on his way. Oh, the other one. Then Sinclair is on his way. A little bottom edge this time, and Craig McMillan is ripping through them. Oh, smashed away through.
Style, would you?
No. And I noticed that he's already cut it back because he's beginning to puff, and this is pumped away by Boshier. Colin Croft barging into Goodall. And, oh, this is again smashed behind square for 6 more, nearly into the spar pool.
And it's a straight arm.
That's a better ball, but it's going to get the same treatment over mid-wicket for 6 more.
Yes,
Yeah.
77 runs off 45 balls.
Oh, and this is smashed by Mackenzie over square leg for 6. McMillan, oh, bit of a beamer there, but Boshier stands his ground and smashes him to a wideish long on for, of course, 23 off 7. And then comes in again. Bowls to him, and he launches again, and then there's going to be 1 bounce for 4 more. through.
Doubled in that over.
Full to McKenzie, lofts it in the air. The hairy jab is underneath it and takes the catch. And a much-needed wicket for team cricket. And a nice little cameo from McKenzie comes to an end.
Ball.
Oh, this is a caught behind. Big appeal from McCullum, and he's given. Oh, and that is a huge breakthrough for team cricket, and Parori takes his third catch behind the stumps.
Put the squeeze on.
Doesn't stop, does it?
Comes in and bowls to Webber, who tees off over mid-wicket for 6. Well, there you go, Mike Minogue. Take tenser now, that's for sure. As the hairy jab comes into Webber again, short and full, and slapped down to the man. It's long on and a comfortable catch taken by Nathan McCullum. Calm as you like. Webber is on his way.
Jeez, I don't know what that was, but here it is, the doubly wobbly.
I reckon one's going to go this ball. Geordie launches into it, over square leg for 6.
A doubly wobbly
From Elliott, but he still managed to pick it up, and he goes again over mid-wicket for 6.
Well, we asked.
The old master coming in bowling to Alice, who gives himself room, and it smashes into the stumps. The arm ball.
You can see.
Mike over, because one lusty blow from Barrett, and it's all over. Short. Oh, big appeal. It was a quicker, flatter delivery. Not out, says Neesham, umpire Neesham.
He's been given it. I think he's miles out. We're going to go in the replay, but bit of confusion. Parori, he is miles out.
He is miles out.
Miles out. So
Yeah, 7 runs required.
Vittori. Oh, he's done it again, as he now is caught on the boundary. Oh, tragedy for Team Rugby. I thought for a moment he'd done it again.
And
In he comes. Bowls to Spies. He hits it in the air. Could it be one bounce for 4? Oh, Team Cricket just scrape over the edge.
a one-run.